Hello everyone, this is Jerry and welcome back to part 3 of this mini-series for ESO. Today we will be continuing the main quest line that we left off in the last video. Alright, let's get to it. Check the marked crate. Ash-covered fragments. Oh, well, that's all the way across the river. Oh. Guess we're going for a little swim across the river. Totally wish you could swim faster, but you know, I get it. I did do some off-screen leveling, just because I kind of wanted to get more stamina, because I'm kind of getting tired of running out of stamina while fighting. So now I got a bit more, and I can actually, well, fight a little bit longer without having to worry about running out of stamina. Alright, let's see. Interesting. And now back across the river. Let's get on my wolf and head up the hill. Might be over here. That or they could just be up there by the farm. That's fine. At least I didn't go too far down the hill. Let's see, where is his contact? In the barn? No? In the house? Or well, this might just be a barn too. Yep, it is. And I am just...
Stay back! I'll do it! I'll stab you!
Please do.
I mean it! One step closer, and I'll stick you like a hawker!
Okay, look, I'm not here to hurt you. I need to talk to you about Brondold.
I don't know any Brondold. That is what I told the guards, and that is what I'm telling you. I don't want any more trouble. You make me stab you, and it's my word against yours.
Brondold's dead. He left me with a handful of papers and a lot of questions.
Dead? Stone's mercy. And I'm next, aren't I? I promise. I don't know anything. I won't make any trouble. I'll disappear. I don't even like it here. You'll never see me again.
I didn't kill Brondold. Just tell me what this is all about.
He did not tell me a lot. Said he was tracking some bad people. Asked me to keep an eye out for any unusual comings and goings. He'd come by now and then with a sweet roll and a few coins for my trouble. He was nice.
And did you see anything out of the ordinary?
The last time we spoke, It was about the men with the job postings. A pair of wolves in sheep's clothing, trying to blend in, but still off around the edges. Same with their horses, sheared mountain mares. Come from the Reach, I wager.
Job postings.
Flyers. They were hanging them at the inn around the city. Something about a lucrative opportunity in the Druidek Mountains. I really did not pay them a lot of attention. I was more interested in the men distributing them.
So what are you going to do now?
Take Brondle's horse and run before someone less friendly comes to find me. Bron was going to take me back east after he finished here. I want to live where strangers are welcomed with a smile instead of a scowl. I hear Windhelm is like that.
Are the people here that suspicious of strangers?
We're stuck between the despot of Markarth and the Skald King of the East. Both sniff around like wolves, waiting for a moment of weakness to strike. Not a day goes by without a threat of war. It is exhausting living this way.
You think those men were trying to hide where they came from?
They'd be wise to. The only time Reachmen and Nords meet is to kill each other. I always heard they were raiders and barbarians. No interest in honest labor, or writing for that matter. Not the sort to post job notices.
Oh no, not the writing. Well, what do you think they really want, though?
Who knows? Maybe they really do need laborers. Can't imagine Reachmen would hire Nords, though. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Tell me about the Reach.
A wild land full of wild folk, located south and west of here. It's changed hands between Reachmen and the Nords more times than I can count. But they control the territory now. Seeing Reachmen wandering the streets of Solitude, it makes me nervous.
Why does that make you nervous?
You'd feel the same if you knew the tales of the fall of Markarth. What the Reachmen do to folks they capture. Better to slice your own throat than let those barbarians take you alive. If they raid our hold, just run and don't look back.
Gotcha. Okay, we are gonna go find Lyris Titanborn. Definitely glad to see that she made it back into the game. I don't know. I didn't get too far into the actual main release quests for this game back when it first came out. Like I said, I think the highest level character I got is level 33. So it's not really much, but it's
something. Are you aware of our
something.
patron Saint Alessia? Her deeds? Her champion?
No, I'm not aware of Alessia. I mean, I am, but I don't really care too much. Ooh, I wonder if there's gonna be an execution in the square. Probably not, but that would be coincidental to experience on your first time into Solitude in ESO. Execution? Is there no? Well, you know, that's a little bit disappointing, but it's alright. Let's go see if we can find Lyris.
What is it?
And grab the Way Shrine while I'm here. That'll save me a lot of time and definitely save me from some tears. Gotta say, Solitude looks pretty impressive in ESO. I think the only different thing is that, which I'm guessing that might be Castle Dower, I believe, possibly. And I'm guessing this is the
A
Mage's Guild right
fascinating
here.
application of the technique.
I don't want to stray too far from the main quest. Yeah, yep, she still is really tall.
I'm accustomed to stairs, but I reached my threshold for gawkers a long time ago. Move along. I'm waiting for someone.
Brundled isn't coming, he's dead. Sorry.
He's what? Damn it. Queen Gerhild will be here at any moment. Look, Her Highness is expecting to talk to me and my contact. I need you to pretend to be that contact, or this will go very badly.
What's this all about?
We can exchange intimate details of our lives later. Right now, just know that the safety of all of Skyrim, maybe even all of Tamriel, depends on how this meeting goes. So follow my lead and be on your best behavior with Her Highness.
I'm kinda curious if you finished the original main quest line. It's still in the game, but I wonder if you finished that quest line, if this dialogue right here would be different. I mean, I feel like it might be, but I don't know. It's a fresh character, so of course she's not gonna know me. Follow your lead with what?
Lyris Titanborn. Your reputation is known even here in the West. Is this one of your famed companions?
No, but I assure you my partner is one of the Skald King's best. Go introduce yourself, partner.
Sure.
I am Gerhild, Queen of Skyrim. Allow me to welcome you on behalf of our kingdom, our city, and our hold. Who might you be?
There's something about her. I don't know if I trust her. Denwolf, Your Majesty.
The letter that preceded your arrival said an attempt was made on the Skald King's life. It indicated that High King Svargrim would be next. My husband took that as an accusation and a threat. He will not meet with you, but I will hear you out.
I've witnessed some concerning things since I arrived here, Your Majesty.
Have you anything that would persuade my husband? It will take some substantial evidence to convince High King Svargrim to heed the words of the hated Yoren, the Skald King.
I encountered a coven of Reach witches operating in your kingdom.
Trouble from the Reach is as common as snow in winter. That will not be enough for Svargrim to accept the help of outsiders. His hatred of Yoren runs deep. I will speak on your behalf, but you and Lyris must bring me proof my husband cannot ignore.
We'll find that proof, Your Majesty.
Thank you for alerting me to this situation. I am eager to see what else you uncover. I will do what I can, but be as discreet as possible. If you run afoul of my husband, he won't hesitate to return you to Yoren, and not necessarily in one piece.
Why is there bad blood between High King Svargrim and Yoren, the Skald King?
Eastern and Western Skyrim have been at odds since the kingdom was divided. Yoren's ambitions for the Ruby Throne, however, have created a new level of tension. Forming alliances and raising armies for conquest. Should we not be wary of such a man?
Svargrim thinks Yoren wants to take over his kingdom.
Frankly, yes. He believes Yoren hasn't marched here with an army as yet, because the Western holds are firmly united against Pact rule. My husband is certain Yoren plots to erode those allegiances. You will not easily earn the High King's trust.
What sort of proof will High King Svargrim will persuade High King Svargrim to listen? There for a second I was just like, what?
You must convince my husband that a threat greater than Yoren exists. Further, This threat must directly imperil the High King. Find proof of this, and I will assist you how I can. Helping to keep our hold safe will also allay his concerns.
What we've found so far isn't enough?
It's enough for me to believe your intentions are sincere. Learn more about these suspicious activities you mentioned, then bring it to me. If this threat is as dangerous as Yoren claims, prove it, and I will make my husband listen to reason.
A soldier accused me of being a spy. Are your people always so suspicious?
My deepest apologies. Between the Reach to our south and the Ebonheart Pack to the east, our soldiers have come to see all outsiders as a potential threat. I will look into this. Vigilance cannot be allowed to become a bludgeon.
Alright then. Lyris?
You handled that better than I expected. Now, what in Mara's name happened to Brundold?
He was fleeing pursuit and gave me a bundle of papers before he died.
Damn. Lucky thing he found you. Brundold was supposed to get the lay of the land before I got here. Without his information, my work for Yoren the Skald King could be over before it begins. What did he give you? Hand it over.
Here's everything I found.
Smugglers and Reachmen up to illicit business. Nothing unusual there, but Brundold thought it could be connected to the Coven. I'm short a good investigator, and you stepped into the role easily enough. Can I count on you to help me with this?
What do you need me to do?
Brundold mentioned some locals we should have a talk with. A snitch named Grega, who likes to gamble in back alleys, and an orc named Mog, who frequents the Lonely Troll Inn. Let's find them and see what they can tell us.
Can you explain what this is all about?
Succinctly? No, but I'll try. The Icereach Coven recently attacked the Skald King. We learned they're planning something in western Skyrim as well, so Yoren sent me to warn them. Beyond that, we have the leads Brundold found, and that's about it.
I ran into the Coven. I overheard them plotting something about destructive storms and a harvest.
I had a run-in with the Coven too. First at their stronghold in the Sea of Ghosts, then in Eastmarch. They tried to... well, let's say they had plans of an unkind nature regarding the Skald King. I stopped them, then came here to warn Svargrim.
Why did Yoren send you to help Svargrim? They obviously have a bad history.
While it's true that Svargrim and Yoren don't get along, the Skald King doesn't want something terrible to befall western Skyrim. That would be bad for the east as well as the west. Besides, Yoren was hoping for an opportunity to improve relations.
Who are you again?
Lyris Titanborn. I was one of Emperor Varen's 5 companions. Currently, I serve Yoren the Skald King. Skyrim's my home, and I'll do whatever's necessary to protect it. Whoever's behind these threats will regret it, as soon as we identify them.
The Queen recognized you.
This axe and I have been all over Tamriel, to oblivion and back on more than one occasion for that matter. I've earned my reputation. Yoren hoped my fame might persuade Svargrim to grant me an audience, but it seems to be working against me.
What makes you say that?
Most of the tales of my exploits involve the liberal application of the blade of my axe. Svargrim must think Yoren sent me here to strong-arm him into joining the Pact. He's wrong, but I'd probably jump to the same conclusion.
How do we know the smugglers and Reachmen are even connected?
We don't, but it's all we've got. Even if they aren't connected to the Icereach Coven, taking care of a few of Svargrim's problems might earn us some goodwill. Now, let's go check out the back alleys and the Lonely Troll Inn.
Gotcha. Let's go check out some back alleys and the Lonely Troll Inn, which... I don't
I'm
know.
not the first Nord from the east to receive a chilly reception at the Blue Palace. Doubt I'll be the last.
Well, I am sorry for that, Lyris. But I'm imagining that the Lonely Troll Inn might...
The Bard's College. Hard to imagine the Skald King spent his youth studying verse in this stodgy old kingdom.
Really? Interesting. But, yeah, kind of wonder if the inn is actually, you know, the Winking Skeever Inn in current Skyrim.
Hey,
Don't step on the dice. There a reason you're interrupting our game, Horkface?
Okay, well, first off, that was rude. And second off, Brondold said you might know something about the smuggled goods from Sentinel.
Don't know any Brondold. Don't know you. Either way, I got nothing to tell you. Get lost. I'm on a winning streak.
I don't have the persuasion skill, so if you won't talk to me, you can talk to my large friend behind me with the axe.
My friend asked nicely. Talk, or the next thing to roll will be your heads.
Kasala! She handles all the smuggling in Solitude. Her warehouse is on the docks.
That wasn't so hard. Come on, partner. We're done here.
Well, you know. Every now and then you just gotta bring up Lyris Titanborn and her axe and
Castle
Oh,
Dower is a
tall
monument to the
she
Western
is.
spirit. Stony and cheerless. Maybe the new tower will liven up the place.
but you know, she's also kind of,
What is it?
well, she's just awesome. Oh, so it is
You must be
the
Mog.
Winking
I
Skeever.
have questions.
Questions? Happy to oblige. Buy a few rounds and let's chat.
You're going to answer me, Orc, or...
Hey! Nobody intimidates my friends.
Princess Svana.
Okay.
Who gave you the right to walk in here and bully my friend? Did my father send you?
Why would your father send someone to bully Maw?
Because he doesn't like Mog. But I like Mog. Mog doesn't care that I'm a princess, and it doesn't matter to me that Mog's a scoundrel. If my father didn't send you, why are you threatening my friend?
Well, we wanted to ask if he saw the people putting up the job postings.
Smelly bastards. Cheap, too. Wouldn't buy us a drink. They hung their flyers and left without saying a word. Then, a different smelly bastard showed up to sign on workers. He was a charmer, though.
Do you remember anything else about this charmer?
His breeches fit well. And he was handsome. Not a Nord. Breton, maybe? I didn't really listen to what he was saying. A half-dozen workers left with him. Off to the Drudok Mountains or someplace. He hasn't been back since.
You know, if I'm not wrong, and I very well could be, because I'm not too caught up to Elder Scrolls lore. I mean, I know a little bit, but not as much as, say, people like Fudge Muppet and all that. But, I believe the Reachmen actually are Breton by blood. I could be wrong on that one, though. Because, to be honest, I never really fully paid attention to all that in Skyrim, so... Thank you, Your Highness.
Let's talk outside, partner.
Okay.
So we've got a mysterious Breton possibly working with Reachmen, recruiting workers for some unknown purpose. Plus, there's a smuggler hiding unknown contraband in a warehouse down by the docks. I say we deal with the smuggler first.
Why the smuggler?
We know where to find her, and we more or less know what she's up to. And if the two are connected, maybe the smuggler can help us narrow our search for the Breton. Ready to visit Casella's warehouse?
I'm ready to go to the smuggler's warehouse. Oh, that's just the housing brochure. I was thinking that that might be the little flyer from these Reachmen or whatever. I don't even know why I'm just running by myself. I can just mount up and right there. kind of wondering, because I mean, it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when they plan on, you know, adding the whole Whiterun area. Because honestly, you know, for one of the first
That's
areas
Casala's
you
warehouse.
go to.
Only 1 sentry. Let's try not to cause a scene.
It's one of the first areas you go to in Skyrim when you're starting out, so I don't know. Would be pretty awesome to see how Whiterun, not that I imagine much changed, but how Whiterun was back during this era of Tamriel.
Private property. Get lost. Wait. A half-giant? Is that Lyris Titanborn?
You know Lyris?
Blood and Blade. Everyone knows Lyris Titanborn. What a woman. She's even larger than I imagined. No wonder she fought Swordmaster Sai Sahan to a draw. Wait, is he here too?
No. He's backing elsewhere. Anyways, just us. We need to see Casala.
Until Casala returns, I'd be happy to keep Fair Lyris company in her stead.
Perhaps we could wait inside.
Alas, Casala doesn't allow visitors when she isn't here to conduct business. But we can wait out here. Do you think Lyris would autograph my ancestral scabbard? It would mean so much to my son. When I have one. Do you know if Lyris is betrothed?
Okay, guy, you are coming on a little bit strong. But anyways, I'm not sure, but if you get your scabbard, she'd be happy to autograph it.
Oh, thank you, thank you! You don't know how much this means to me.
I don't know what you said to him, but this is our chance. Try the lock.
Okay. Now, I do feel like this lockpicking system is like so much easier than the one in Skyrim. As I say that, I break a lockpick. But I do feel like it is a little bit easier, so let's just check the
See
stuff
what's in those
here.
marked crates. I'll watch the door.
And, you know, do what I'm good at, just looting everything in sight, because why not? Okay, well, I can't loot that apparently, even though it's lootable. Let's see. An urn, a reach ritual fetish, or fetishes. Weird how some of this stuff says it's lootable, but you can't actually loot it. Anyways. Ash and bones. I mean, if that doesn't
I
sound
knew
like some
whoever was
sort of...
poking through our shipments would return. Brought muscle this time, I see.
More than you. Care to try me?
I'll pass. I just want to know who's been meddling in my business. I had a feeling it wasn't just an opportunistic thief trying to steal my cargo. What are you after?
I mean, I did steal a little bit of your cargo, but that's neither here nor there. Proof of a plot against the High King. Care to explain what's in these crates?
A plot against the High King? Involving plundered antiquities from Hammerfell? Preposterous. I'm simply facilitating a transaction between treasure hunters and a rich collector. So, who am I paying the bribe to? You or the High King?
I mean, would you care to explain these reach fetishes?
Gimme that! Tribal crafts my arse. I told that son of a skeever I don't deal in arcane goods. Especially ones from the Reach. Nothing but sorrow comes from such business. This isn't cursed, is it?
Who hired you to smuggle this?
No name. Just instructions and gold. Shipments come in, I make sure no one looks too closely and wait for a pickup. Never see same face twice.
Last time it was a smooth-talking Breton with Nord laborers in tow. You want more? I need assurances.
Okay. I'm sure we can work something out.
They're taking the cargo to an abandoned lodge in the foothills north of Solitude. Occasionally used it myself when the city guard was being thorough. Want to catch them? Start there. If that's all, we're leaving. I'm not losing my head over this.
Can you tell me anything else about the Breton and the laborers?
The Breton was sly. Handsome even. Thought he could charm me into taking on additional shipments. Now that I know what's involved, the trouble isn't worth it. The Nords were local, hired hands from the Lonely Troll.
You never check your cargo?
I'm paid not to ask too many questions. This arrangement was a lucrative one. I trusted them, but it seems they took advantage of my natural greed. That won't happen again.
Right. Well, Lyris.
Brondald had good instincts. We're definitely onto something. Our mystery buyer is hiring locals to haul these urns and reach fetishes out of the city. But for what purpose?
Could it have something to do with the ritual I saw the witch perform at the barrow?
The Coven was also perfecting some kind of ritual in Icereach. Something to do with storms. If these fetishes are from Icereach, you may be onto something. Still, why involve the locals? Seems like an unnecessary risk.
I guess we should check out the lodge.
Good idea. Head there while I circle around from the other direction. Maybe I can catch them before they reach the lodge. Just be careful. I'd rather not lose another partner at this point in the investigation.
Well, I mean, I am prone to dying, but I don't plan on doing that, Lyris. I will see you at the lodge.
Give your sentry my best, and tell him I owe him an autograph.
Oh, he's gonna get more than an autograph if I see him again.
Okay. Alright. I am going to call the video here.
I need a break.
In the next video, we will be obviously going after the abandoned lodge. I might, if I have time somewhere in the video, also check out the Harrow Storm mechanic, which is, it's pretty fun. It's like the dragon bosses from elsewhere that you could fight and just get really good gear. I did one earlier off screen just to kind of try and test it out myself, and it was pretty interesting. Didn't really get any good gear though, just a, where was it? A counterfeit pardon edict. As useful as that is. But yeah, I'm gonna call the video here. Thank you all for watching, and stick around for more of this Let's Play series. I hope you all have a good day and or night, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!